Hello, my name is Edson Robinson,
Come on.
producer and director of this excellent documentary entitled
Yeah.
Nuts and Bolts.
Come on. Bring
Nuts
it.
and Bolts.
Bring it.
The mechanics of men.
Mechanics of
Yeah,
men.
mechanics of men.
Nuts and bolts.
You know, the spirit led me to shoot this documentary as a result of my own divorce and marital issues, such as the lack of communication,
Bring it. Bring it. Come
how
on,
we're going to
bring it,
raise
bring
these children, our religious differences, our financial futures.
Come on.
And I also realize how the justice system views us as men as we walk through that courtroom.
Right.
All of which has impacted me in a way that I can't explain in full. Therefore, in my quest for knowledge and understanding, asking questions and hearing concerns from both male and females, I now understand that we are different in many ways, and we all need to understand those differences to have success in relationships and as a people.
Come on.
I've asked all participants to keep it real and to be as truthful and frank as possible with their own experiences. You may encounter some harsh language, but it's just individuals expressing themselves as they know it. You will hear from the everyday working man to successful lawyers and realtors, investors, the brothers straight out of the hood, and guys with various religious beliefs. But it's keeping it real. So sit back and witness what I anticipate as being one of the greatest documentaries of all time. You know.
Look at the fineness that my eyes have graced upon. Were you the fantasy between my sheets as I lay with open arms? Or are you the reality that is here to cause me harm? Yes, my brother, your shoulders look firm and strong enough for a woman of substance. But will they withstand the encounters of being a black man? It takes more than physical strength to lift me higher. I need to know about all your desires. Yes, you got my attention, but before I give my affection, there are still some things I need to know.
Love is taken for granted. It's a word that's misused because the word is applied to a situation where it's not really love. Love is something for a man that we have a choice on making. We can decide who we're going to love, what we're going to love. Basically, when it comes to Christianity and the Bible, we are the ones that have been given the responsibility to love. And in return for that love, we are to receive respect from, if it's a woman, we're given the love too. If she believes we love her. It's like that. Now, if she is not ready to be loved or to give you respect, then that's a choice you make, because love is free. There's no debt associated with it. So you move on in the sense of love. But love is simply an unflinching choice that you have made to give to someone with really no expectations in return. And that's where the confusion comes in, because people think that once you love someone, they gotta love you back. No, that's not it. Love is something you give. If you get something back, fine. If you don't, fine. You gotta know it like that. And love is also not something physical. It's not that either. It's not just how well she looks. And it's so therefore, if she has breast cancer and has her breast removed, you no longer love her. Well, if that's the case, you didn't love her in the first place.
Right.
You never did. So love is not a physical thing. Love is a spiritual, all-giving thing.
Don't try to change a person, though, because you're not going to change a person. You can instruct a person as to what you like, and if you think that person comes to the table in a way that's satisfactory to you, cool. If not, move.
All right. Love is something that you just genuinely express, sometimes not even realizing that you are expressing love for a particular person or thing, so it's definitely unconditional.
Love, from a man's perspective, is more responsibility. Women can be afforded to be emotional about love. Men don't have
Don't
that
buy
luxury.
your wife something
Don't
on
have that
Christmas.
luxury.
Don't buy your wife something on Christmas.
Men don't have
and
that
say,
luxury
"Love
to be
you."
emotional
Right.
about the situation.
Women don't have
responsibility.
It's
Women don't have to
perceived to be a
love.
weakness if
Exactly.
it's
It's
emotional.
responsibility.
Right.
When
right,
you love
right.
your woman,
you
your
love paying
kid, whatever,
bills,
it's
you
a
love making-
responsibility. That's what that is.
You love
It's
making that house
responsibility.
work properly. You know what I'm saying? Those are the essentials. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I feel you. I feel
A
you.
woman can afford to be in love.
But wait a
Big
minute,
kids.
love is what attaches to anything that you've created on this planet, meaning DNA. It should be like that. But anything outside of that is personal. Anything outside of your kids, your family, your wife, and the situations that's going to house them, keep them whole, keep them complete, keep them, moving forward. Outside of that, it's just bullshit. They add love to it because love don't love no damn body. It's just a word describing what you feel and what y'all feel.
I beg with different. Now I beg with different.
That's just my opinion, man. Love don't love nobody, bro.
I mean, you got every right to believe.
Your
the same.
woman loves you. You love your woman, but love ain't never popped up saying, I love both of y'all.
I disagree
I
with
love it. I love
I
both
disagree
of
with
y'all.
that too because I don't think women really love. I think they give respect to love. I don't think they really
That's,
love.
I like that.
Okay,
That's ideal.
man, that's deep.
That's
it.
I'm gonna have to borrow that one.
I like that. Say that again, Ray.
They give respect to love, and only if they believe you love them.
That's right.
Now, if they don't believe you love them, because like I believe a woman will be with a man she respects before she will be with a man she thinks she loves.
Yeah.
That's heavy, right?
That's heavy.
Yeah.
But it's not as biblical because if you
It's
remember
being
the verse,
Yeah.
Jesus loved me.
Ephesians 5:25
Why?
through 30.
Because he first loved me.
That's real.
You remember that?
Yeah. For real.
Yeah, I mean,
For
hey,
real.
it's the same thing.
But he even say that, what is it? The greatest of these is love, you know? So it's got to have some
And he also said a friend of the world is the enemy of mine, so you can't go around loving everybody.
Well, that's true.
That's why love is a choice. It's a choice you make.
We can stay married forever and a day. I believe that there should be a spiritual foundation, yes, but not a spiritual foundation that has to say religious or not religious, because I believe we're all spiritual.
No, I'm just kind of going to go with the religious remark, and that it should not be religious,
Right.
but it really should have some spirituality in it.
Okay.
Some way it should be involved in that, because we're all deeper than our skin.
Right,
And
right.
deeper than our sexuality.
Exactly.
And a lot of times that's what people get lost in. We talked about jokingly before about orgasm, stuff that lasts for 4 hours and all that kind of
Right.
thing. You see, it's a fantasy.
Right.
So a lot of it's based in fantasy is what we get off into,
Wow.
rather than
That's a
the
good point.
reality, of the other person.
That's a good
Like
point.
my wife, for example. Yes, I love that rascal, and I have from the first moment, and I know that, now. And after 32 years, I still love her, like
Right.
very, very, very deeply. But have I done some other things? Yep. And I admire this brother, wholeheartedly for his effort, because we all, make some mistakes, especially when we're young, and that kind of thing. And sometimes marriage is the mistake that we make.
Exactly.
All what I bring to the table. I mean, you don't want me to dummy up and be stupefied, you know what I'm saying? But a strong black woman should also be able to respect their man and affirm their man. For me, Michael, I get mixed messages. I'm just being straight up. I get mixed messages. I want a strong black woman, and then when you start being strong, then you're angry as hell. You know what I'm saying?
But at some point, you need to kind of not bow down to your man, but understand that no matter what, your man is the leader of that household. And women don't want to hear that. They want to hear. Women don't want to hear. Women want to hear. I make more money than you, so I run this thing. Or
But don't pick and choose when you want to be the man of the household. If
No,
you're the man of the household,
because a man
be
of the
the
house-
man
but
of the house.
I've been married, man, for a minute, and I know folks been married way longer than I have. But the trip part about it, to me, just last night, I don't care. Every time I say something, if I say I'm gonna take a left right here, I'd be damned if she don't say you gotta go right.
I've met women. I mean, I've been on Comic View, the Stellar Awards, all that stuff. I've met women that drop dead gorgeous, and ain't no Jesus in them, and they mean and selfish, And you like, girl, you get ugly every minute.